maseve. This week we are at the launch of the new Hyundai Creta. So we're just at an Alzu, just by the side, just off the N4. We started our launch at Hyundai South Africa in Bedfordview. So currently we just stopped for coffee and some water, some refreshments. So I'm obviously going to tell you all about the new Creta, the pricing, where it stays in the segment, and yes, obviously how it drives. So stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to watch those ads because Kulavika Gucci and all that jazz. So let's get into the Hyundai Creta. So this is the interior of the new Hyundai Creta, right? You have your infotainment system screen there that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. We were having a bit of trouble with connecting to Apple CarPlay. I see the two USB ports up in front there. I know in Kia and Hyundai, the USB actually activates the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and on the other side, if you can see over there, it is the charging bay. So yeah, it is a bit of a tricky one. So I'm using the Bluetooth for my phone, which is cool. You have a multi-function steering wheel over there. You also have a digital cluster, but I'll show you guys everything properly. And you also have artificial leather on these seats. Very comfortable. I've been sitting in the passenger seat for a bit. They're quite comfortable and quite nice. You have electric windows over there, which is quite cool. Very nice interior. I love the fact that you have a black roof lining. However, this is the top spec model. This is the top spec matte edition model. I think you guys saw that this color is a bit distinct. You get the matte in on the top spec of this vehicle. So yeah, now we're just in the interior, so I wanted to show you guys. So this seating position, I'm in the rear. I'm chilling in the rear. This is my seating position up in front, so I'm sitting quite comfortably. There's a bit of leg room. I love the fact that they used pouches. You know, some cars use a net. I love the fact that there's a pouch for storage over here. You also have electric windows in the rear, which is actually a nice touch. You have one USB port at the back. Over here, some storage space as well, air vents as well. Some red stitching over here, that's quite nice. So yeah, very well equipped interior, very nice to be in, very nice to look at. I think we can quickly go check out the boot. So we're gonna open the boot of the Creta, Hyundai Creta, right? Love that you have the parcel shelf on top here. This might not be able to withstand a lot of heavy things. So there's that, and this is the boot space. Alright, I just wanted to check if there is a spare wheel underneath here. Oh, looks like it's a full spare wheel. Nice. Nice touch by Hyundai. Great one. So we just got to Benoni Country Club for our lunch stop, and I decided to take this time just to chat about the Creta in a bit of more detail. So this is the new not Grand Creta. This is the new Creta. But since I just alluded to the Grand Creta is a 7-seater, right? But apparently Hyundai South Africa says a lot of customers were getting confused as to what is the Grand Creta. So sales have been quite poor. So we're getting the Indian version. I know they call it the Alcanzar that side. So I think soon enough we're going to get the Alcanzar, so the Grand Creta name is going to fall away. Apparently the Indian market didn't want to give us that name, but the name Grand Creta did affect their sales, and I think the Creta as a 5-seater did better for them. So that's just the first part. But I'm just going to give you my launch impressions of the vehicle. To be quite honest, on the interior, very well put out. I love this infotainment system screen. Very compact, very nice. You know, buttons on the side, conventional volume button. Your climate control menus are very well laid out and very nicely put together. Love this large protruding gear lever. There's 2 cup holders in the middle here that I think are really nice. Very functional. Water bottles sit in here quite perfectly. You also have a storage storage space in the center of the in the center console. I love the digital cluster as well. Very nice touch, very pretty, looks very good. Graphics are quite clear and I like it. You have nice safety features such as lane keep assist. You have cruise control in this vehicle as well. And yeah, very nice, very well equipped vehicle. Sound system is quite decent. I've been playing my music as I've been driving with Utsile. Very decent sound system. The one the one iffy thing I have about this car is the door bins, the cup holder or the water bottle holder by the driver's door. It's not sitting in an angular position. It's protruding to my leg, which I feel ergonomically doesn't work well. But I'll show you how this thing works. However, there is ample storage space for your phone and some keys and some cables as well. So in terms of the Creta, very impressed. Styling wise, they didn't do too much. They just revised the bumper and also fixed the LED strip. But it's a good looking car, very nice, very executive looking vehicle. So the pricing of the Creta starts at 449,000 Rand and goes all the way up to 524,000 Rand 900 for this matte edition. So pricing wise, I'm in a bit of two minds because I think that for this matte edition, this top spec one, getting a car for just over 500,000 and there's very little creature comforts to make it a bit more distinct, or maybe it's because Hyundai is a bit of a more conservative brand. I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have loved maybe electric seats for the driver, at least a heads-up display, bit of storage space here on the top console, on the top of the dashboard. Would have been nice for a bit of storage space, small things like that, bit of better stitching. It's a very uninviting interior, very executive, very dark, would have loved maybe some red stitching on the seats as well, just to give it a bit of a more premium look. A sunroof would have been nice as well, but that's just me. That is just me and my personal opinion. However, I think the Creta is well equipped. When it comes to the drive, this vehicle is powered by a 1.5 litre engine that produces 84 kilowatts and 144 newton meters of torque, mated to what Hyundai calls an IVT, intelligent variable transmission. But between you and me, it's just a normal CVT. The whininess is there, it is there. However, I will give them credit when it comes to the suspension. It's very, very well put together. It smoothens out bumps as best as it can. It's just the whininess, and it revs a bit too high. It goes all the way up to about 6,000 revs, then drops drastically. So just a bit of that kind of bit of disconnect. However, I think I want to get this car and test and then properly live with it on city and highway driving, because on a launch I can't really deduce or can't really give you guys a proper verdict. But that's just the first impressions and the first things I picked up regarding this car. So for me, I'm fairly impressed with the Creta. I think it's a nice looking car. I think it's well put together, and I think it has a fighting chance in the market. It's one of the brand's best sellers. It's one of the brand's good product, and with the extensive warranty of 7 years or 200,000 kilometers, I think that's really a lot of value and peace of mind. When it comes to rivals, from the top of my head, I can think of the Kia Seltos, Haval Jolion, Cherry Tiggo 7. They do add Cherry Tiggo 4 as well, pricing wise, but I think top spec Tiggo 4 is 435 and this one starts at a bit of a higher price. I would say also the T-Cross as well. Although T-Cross is quite expensive compared to this, the top spec T-Cross is a bit higher than this. So yeah, those kind of vehicles when you look at them. So yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed. I like the Creta, and I think it's a good contender in the market. So that is it from me, maseve. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you guys think of this launch creepack. Yo, score! This is my last launch for the year, so score se. Sorry. Let me know what you guys think of the launch recap of the Hyundai Creta. Would you buy it? Would you not buy it? But we'll get it on test and we'll obviously go into further detail. What do you guys think? What are you getting for 524,000 Rand? It is quite a lot of money, but yeah, it's time for us to have lunch. I'm hungry. The only thing I had in the morning was coffee and a bit of yogurt. And I can't believe that this is my last media launch for 2024. I'm closing off the year with Hyundai. Like, this is really cool. Like, how time has flown. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to watch those ads, because we love like Gucci and all that jazz. So yeah, see you in the next one. I need to eat, but we're not ending it here. You guys are just gonna see some of the car. Yeah, Marakala Laila. If you guys don't see me after this, sharp. Bye bye.